Well, turning now to the government shutdown as Republicans and Democrats continue to blame each other for the problems that are still going on and on and on. So that includes the Homeland Security Secretary, who recorded a message saying Democrats are responsible for TSA workers going without pay.
That message was supposed to be played at TSA checkpoints, but as News 5's John Kosick tells us, it's something travelers in Northeast Ohio will not be seeing.
As the federal shutdown continues, travel at the nation's airports does as well, as air traffic controllers and TSA agents work without pay. Travelers we spoke with say, at least in their case, traveling through Cleveland hasn't been bad.
Smooth sailing, always.
Everything was perfect. Everything was on time. Everything was great.
That being said, these Bills fans flying through Cleveland this day will tell you.
It crossed my mind a couple times.
A major impact isn't the only thing these Cleveland travelers aren't seeing. They aren't seeing this.
Hi, I'm Noem, the United States Secretary of Homeland Security.
A video released to airports across the country to be played at TSA checkpoints, placing the blame for the shutdown and in turn any inconvenience to travelers at the feet of the Democrats in Washington.
However, Democrats in Congress refuse to fund the federal government, and because of this, many of our operations are impacted.
It's a video, though, that a growing number of airports like Cleveland Hopkins and Akron-Canton are refusing to air. In a statement to News 5, a Hopkins spokesperson said that CLE cannot display the Department of Homeland Security video. As a publicly operated facility, CLE is not permitted to display content that could be viewed as political or partisan. While the statement stops short of citing the Hatch Act, many other airports have.
The Hatch Act is a longstanding federal law that basically significantly restricts political activities by federal employees, including cabinet members.
You can't use your office for partisan political purposes, he said. But there's one problem with the act that's been around since 1939.
The Hatch Act doesn't clearly define what is partisan political activity.
And the final judgment, he said, if a complaint were to be filed, would fall to the Trump administration to enforce. Either way, Nancy says it's a type of debate that likely makes the matter harder to resolve.
I wish everybody could get along, right? Because it affects a lot of people.
And Ernestine says that's not just the travelers.
I think we all realize that it's a hardship for the family members, as well as people who are not getting the furloughed, as well as people who are not being paid. So I do think Washington has to be very mindful of what impact it has on everyday citizens on Main Street.
In Cleveland, John Kosick, News 5.